What is good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Anime Villains Podcast. It is episode 5. I have my two wonderful co-hosts with me as usual, Joseph and Hendo. How are y'all gentlemen doing this morning?
Sir, man, that's great. Great.
Doing good, man. Doing good. Steelers lost last night, so
Okay, yeah, we don't gotta bring that up, man. That hurts, man. It was to be expected. I really didn't watch a lot of football because I knew it was gonna be pain this season, and I hate that they made me tune in towards the end to try to give me false hope when I should have known that I should have known better. It's just all I'm saying is they've been wasting 5 years of my life. They need a they should have been if they would have been rebuilding after Big Ben truly instead of these barely over 500 winning seasons, we would have been had a few pieces or at least it would have took 5 years to find a core like we need to have like a Raiders season, a Cardinals season. We should have like a Jet season. We should have been having that, but instead these barely winning seasons haven't been doing nothing
Bro trying to
for
keep his
nobody.
job. We trying to keep the streak
Yeah,
alive.
I was about to say that.
Over
I was about to say
500.
that. That's the only thing that I was literally about to say that. That's the only thing that has been doing is letting him keep his job. That's so
hmm
dumb, bro. But yeah, he needs to go. If today it ain't changes, I'm right. I'm going to Pittsburgh. But today is the week of last week. Finally, the winter 2026 season has started in January. Already has came out with a bangers. The new original anime, or not original, excuse me, but the new anime, to be seen as a hero. Everybody has been talking about. We haven't watched that, but we will add that to the list tomorrow. I mean next week, excuse me. Then also Fate Strange Fake. I think that's what's the new Fate series called. It's another Fate series. Supposedly supposed to be a good starting point for people to watch if you never watched the Fate series because it has a lot of spin-offs and twisting and turning stuff. So I'll at least tap into that next week. I don't know about the other two fellas, and then I'll see how good that is. But the main two it also dropped.
Yeah.
JJK, it dropped basically two episodes. But if you seen the movie, there's
hmm
basically 2 episodes in the movie. And then Hell's Paradise dropped an episode also. And this week I'll be excited because we're at Freerin come out this week, so we'll talk about that next week. And so we gonna be talking about what like at least like what 4 anime, 3 to like 5. So it's exciting. They all good. They all bangers, and that's just a start. Winter also got plenty of more. What Black Clover? How can I think of others? Bleach. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
exciting, but let's go ahead and get straight into it. We'll talk about Hell's Paradise first. Leave JJK for last. What do y'all think about the first episode of Hell's Paradise?
I'll let Joe go first. I know this is you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
I think that's his
Okay.
spiel. Go ahead, go. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's his spiel.
Um, I would say a little bit from what I was expecting. It was cool. It
Mm-hmm.
was cool. It wasn't too much going on. I think this is like one of those setup episodes for the whole season. But obviously, they got straight to it. Crazy fight at the end. I don't know. I don't know where Buddy came from. That was that strong. That boy crazy.
Oh, I forgot his name. The blonde haired dude, the little like
Yeah,
Virgo
yeah,
girl.
blonde hair dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boy different. I was like, I was watching. I was like, but I don't remember him being this strong, bro.
Hold on, what? Excuse me. What happened at the? Because I don't want to. Because I read the manga like before it came out, so I don't want to say nothing wrong. Did we know like in the? Do we know what happened to him specifically? It
Who-
like to the Bago looking dude. Like, do we know how he got so strong? Like, have they revealed that yet and stuff? What happened to him?
I think we're gonna get some more of the backstory in the next episode.
Yeah,
But to your point, it's been a grip since I read the manga for it
That's what I'm
too.
saying.
The way they had it set
mhm,
up, like a little flashback when they was both kids or whatever, kind of like, oh, I have something I should be fighting for, et cetera, et cetera. To me, I feel like as we
mhm.
go to the next episode, the brother gonna say, no, no, don't do it, don't do it. He kind of gonna start recollecting those memories, and we
Yeah.
can kind of see how he got to this point or
I was
whatever.
trying to remember if they show like how he got like this strong or his little new powers or whatever. I don't. Did
They
they talk about
didn't.
that?
They didn't show it. They didn't show it. They
Okay, I
just
was.
showed
Oh yeah.
like Endo was saying, just like little like flashbacks of conversations and
Okay, I was
stuff
making
like
sure
that.
someone said it wrong. So we'll talk about that later then and say how he got his powers or whatever, or he got so strong. But who you think is go? win that fight then, Joseph? You think it's gonna be a stalemate? Somebody go
Come on, gotta be
intervene?
model, man.
But he getting kind of
Gotta be
bodied a
model.
little bit, you know, like he can't, like his
He
memories
getting
fucked
he
up still.
getting
His
bodied.
memories, he
Yeah,
not to his
yeah.
full power. He ain't to his full power.
Yeah, he getting bodied right now. But
Hmm.
he ain't. I think the next episode is when, like you said, everything gonna unlock. He gonna get his memory back. He gonna really figure out what he's fighting for. Remember, like he was talking about what you fighting for,
Yeah,
this and that. He gonna really find out that he really fighting for his wife. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? When he find that out, you gonna unlock some new stuff. But
That's facts.
I would say that the episode was pretty. It wasn't nothing in there I was not expecting, or
Hmm.
like anything that was crazy, crazy. So I don't know if we're gonna if I should do the rating right now. I'll wait, but
Yeah, nah, yeah. You going? I was gonna ask you. Yeah, go ahead and rate it out of 10. What you feel about
okay.
it?
I
Out of
say
10,
it's
first
like
episode.
it's 7.5.
That's
It
solid.
was
That's
good.
a good.
Good anime. You know the animation was pretty consistent from the first season. Yeah.
I was,
Nothing too crazy, but it wasn't bad either.
yeah, last thing. How you feel about the opening? I was gonna ask about the opening real quick. Like
The opener of the show.
yeah, like the openings, like the little song and
Bro,
Oh, that was clean.
you like it? Okay,
That was
that's what I was
clean. I like
asking.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. 'Cause
yeah, that was clean.
later on, I'm asking you which one y'all like more, JJK or this one. But Hendo, go ahead, man. How you feel about this episode? What's the rating you get? How you feel about the opening?
honestly, I'm in the same rating, like 7.5. Like first 10-ish, 15 minutes, like the first half of the episode, right? We kind of don't even see like Gavin and those guys. We kind of went back to the island. You know, they talking to the Shogun. They said people. So it's like, okay, we got to set the stage, set
Mm-hmm.
the late round
Mm-hmm.
for us to kind of get into the moving, like to different moving parts moving forward. I like that. Then we got two. We get back to Gabamaru. We get back to old girl. We kind of saying, oh, he should be coming here. Then we got. So I kind of like how they had the different moving pieces, plot devices, if you will, in the different groups. A lot of people don't do that well. But I thought it was pretty smooth. It didn't feel like hectic or kind of like jumping all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not the biggest fan of the whole lose your memory stick gimmick. You know what I'm saying? But
How do you even lose memory? Excuse me. I don't. Like I said, I
I think he
haven't.
got out in a fight earlier, and that kind of
Man, somebody
like
beat his ass.
that's what they said.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even remember how he
You don't,
lost his
yeah,
stuff,
I don't,
bro.
yeah, I don't. I'm saying because, cause they like alluded to a little bit saying that. Do you think because he got knocked out? I don't remember who the hell
They
knocked his ass out.
said he been
Maybe it
knocked
was one of
out.
like the
He was one of the
guys.
guys.
Yeah, you think it was yeah. Sorry, Hannah, go ahead. I
Are
just
Mm-hmm.
you
wanted to, yeah, I just didn't
like
remember how he got knocked out or how
he's
he
not the
lost his
biggest fan
memory.
of
Yeah.
that little stick, that gimmick. I'm like, okay, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So like, they literally only do that to make the character like weaker, you know. So it's like, I mean, get it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But like, not mad at it. Like we know he gonna probably get his memories back next episode. So it's
Yeah.
like, that's like another thing.
Mm-hmm.
You did this for like one little episode and then just want to get his memories back like next episode.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, whatever. But overall I get the episode like 7.5. Like nothing too crazy. It's the first episode, right? You gotta lay the foundation, lay the groundwork for you to kind of get the ball rolling a little bit later on. We got a good fight at the end. And we kind
Mm-hmm.
of reaching the climax already. We see Gabimaru pull out his ultimate. We see Bakugo looking like pull out his ultimate for the most part.
Yep.
So we gonna make some shake. And it's funny you asked me how the intro is. I don't watch intros
What?
at
No,
all.
what? Hendo, I
Whoa,
saw.
I don't
I
watch
saw.
intros.
that's interesting.
No, okay. Look.
Me,
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm
I.
a
Yeah.
I'm a very big efficiency
Yeah. I'm
guy.
about to say time wise. Is that man?
So
Look.
it's like
Yeah.
whenever I be trying to crunch or grind out anime, bro, for the most part, I'm like,
You
dog, this is
skip it.
4 minutes I'm saving.
Yeah.
Every time I skip this intro and I skip this outro to go to the next episode. So it's like that's I started, bro, when I first started watching anime, because a lot of the times, like, obviously I'm binging a lot. I'm trying to go. And now, like, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna watch this intro, bro. Like, I really, so yeah, I don't watch intros, bro.
Look, bro. I understand not watching it because I don't watch it for the most part unless it's like a super banger. But I at least watch it the first time though. You gotta,
I just watched it the first
you gotta,
time. Yeah.
bro. You gotta at least watch it the first time to see if it's hit or not. Come on,
Y'all know that little black box?
bro.
And then
That's
bottom right
crazy.
corner that say skip.
That's
We right there every time with it. Every
no.
time with it.
You have to at least watch. At least watch the first one, man. Come on, man. The first one.
Woo.
So, but that's fine. But Yeah, I'm gonna say both of y'all's. Yeah, like I said, it's the first episode, so I wasn't expecting the best episode of the season or anything crazy, but it did, like you said, it laid a good foundation, showing all the what the shogunate people or whatever you call them. Cool. I think it showed like third strongest and second strongest, so they both put them
Well,
up.
those two were samurai. They were talking to
Oh,
the shogun.
sorry. This the samurai.
Mm-hmm.
The second strongest and the third strongest go pull up. So that's gonna be also an interesting like hat in the ring. Cause we see that different of the samurai that's guarding the prisoners. They're like some of them are being still hostile, trying to like do their job, and some of them is kind of teaming up with the prisoners a little bit. So it's interesting to see like how are they gonna feel about the other samurai that's teaming up with them with the prisoners, and if they go still try to just body the prisoners and not care about the like the big bads of the island. So it's also gonna be like another interesting mix and make everything more chaotic because we don't know how they go feel or do on the island. And they like I said that they said this in the little text said that was the second strongest and third strongest. So we'll see if Gabamon
Mm-hmm.
can hang with them, if they can just start one shotting people, like start mowing down prisoners, not asking no questions because they ain't doing their job. And we'll see how they feel when it's. Cause I think they've been told that there's no elixir, so we'll like. There's literally no point in being on the island then if there's no elixir for the shogunate. But the opening
Uh-huh.
was cool. I really liked it a lot. I like the song, so I get like the opening like a 7 or 8, but I get an episode probably like 7.5, like 8. It's good. It's good to see, bro. I really like the fire animation, like how they do like his fire. Like I never
Yeah, it's
see
nice.
it
It's
really
nice.
looks like no other fire, and like the colors is slightly. It ain't just like pure red. It's like I don't know. It's kind of like mixed colors. Like the fire animation look real, and the animation in general looks very good. I don't remember. I don't know if season 1 was like this all real. I don't remember it.
Mm-hmm. It
Like
was.
yeah, wow.
It was.
His what is it about Mappa? I think too.
Yes,
So
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mappa
Yeah.
like they other animation I didn't like because what they did Attack on Titan. We talked about that before. I didn't like the final season. I don't know what type of style they did,
Trash.
but this style
Garbage.
they did like I really love the Hill Spreaders animation. It's very good, and I can't wait to see more. Like I say, it's gonna be more chaotic, better fights. We'll see the end of this fight how it goes. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can't wait to Godmar get his memories back, and I can't wait till they meet the big bads again and see how they will take them on. But good episode. We can jump straight into JJK. Joseph, you wanna go first again, or man, if I can though, go ahead and go first, man. This time we'll switch it up. How you feel about JJK, man? First 2 episodes.
It was cool. So like they had the movie, the what's I'm blanking on the name
I
of
forgot what
it.
it's called. Yeah,
Um,
cause
that's gonna make me
yeah, cause
but
the first one was like Zero. I remember like YouTube's backstory one was named Zero.
yeah,
That's all I remember. I don't remember what they named that one. Did they even have a name for it? I don't remember.
yeah, bro. Like, what was the name of the episodes? You know the name? Remember the names of the episodes or no?
No, let me
Um,
remember. You
but,
keep going. I'll look it up. Go ahead.
but the movie was it was like literally the first 2 episodes, right? So
Mm.
like going because of that, the episodes themselves was cool. I was disappointed when I watched them in a movie theater because typically whenever you have a movie out, you kind of expecting like some heat. You expecting a banger for real.
But
Like for yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, sorry. Okay, did you know? Did they say going in that it was just gonna be the first episodes? Like I see
I
how you
think
saying. Yeah, like
yeah.
did you know it's gonna be more like did you know beforehand that it's not gonna be like a demon slayer? Like of course they going over like episodes or arcs, I guess, but it's not like actual just episodes smashing together. Like but did you know that, or did you think like it was gonna actually be like Demon Slayer or
So
Chainsaw Man?
I knew it was gonna be like the first 2 episodes, first 2 to 3, however many they did it. But like Solo Leveling did like something similar, right? Where they had when they had their movie, they had like the first 2 ish 3 episodes of like the second season. But like I felt like that was great content to adapt into a movie though. You know what I'm saying? Like as opposed to these first 2 episodes, if you think about how much fighting we got within like this 40-45 minutes, like you got Yuji versus Yuta, that was a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a wash. Bro got cooked.
Yeah.
Fried. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So like now we got Chozo versus
Now what didn't say his name?
right? And that
That
was
was heat.
cool.
He was
But
I liked it.
fixing his ass. But
that was basically like the big fight in the first 2 episodes for the most part. if I'm going there and I'm watching this movie, I'm like, this is what I came to see, bro. Like this, they don't really move me for real. So from a movie perspective, like going in, I was kind of disappointed with it. But like looking at this is just like genuinely, like these first two episodes, like I just don't think they should have been adapted into a movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just don't think you had enough exciting content or material to really adapt for real. Because like they tried to hype up the Yuta Yuji thing. Once again, I was like 10 minutes because Yuta just
Yeah,
washed it,
I'm actually like
right?
that too. 5 minutes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know. So like with that being said, the rating for the first two, once again, we just laying the foundation. We getting the groundwork going. We kind of getting all the information about the color games, how like all the rules,
That
what's gonna go down. Like, go ahead.
that was so dumb. Because I heard about since the movie came
I
out. I heard
read
like
it.
what they did with the culling game stick, like with like the notes, like it been on the side. I was watching it. I literally forgot about it. I was like, at first it was like going by the screen fast. You know, it's like showing boom, 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 and I was like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah,
And then
You
you had
already
to
know what you.
pause.
yeah.
I didn't even. Luckily, I read the manga, so I know generally I didn't even pause to read it. Right quick, Joseph. Did you like pause and read that like part of the
No,
stuff?
I didn't read that,
You
bro. I
read it? Yeah.
wasn't.
So they
Man,
should
I
have.
wasn't finna do that,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna perspect somebody that didn't read the manga. Yeah, yeah, I thought that it was strange for like people that didn't read the manga.
You have
Like it's
for real,
kind of
bro.
yeah, it's kind of strange. Sorry, I just want to talk about that because you said that, and I remember it being like a big thing, and it did look kind of. They should. I really don't know how they could have did it because I don't. But that wasn't the right way. I ain't gonna lie because I think like that's
Bro,
important information, right? It shows like.
it's extremely important information
So yeah,
because now you're gonna know like why they are so pressed on time, or like why they want to hurry up and do this, do that. Now, granted, the characters kind of talk about that as we get through the season to kind of give us that first
Hmm.
contextualization behind it. But yeah, I give him like a 7 out of 10. And that's just like once again we laid groundwork. Animation hasn't necessarily blown me away yet. The fight was dope. Don't get me wrong. Chozo just doesn't necessarily move me,
agreed.
and nor does Naoya
Yeah.
move me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I respect Chozo, one of the best big bros in anime or manga. If we really keep it a beam, but like that's kind of like we getting started. We ain't the meat potatoes yet. So I was happy with it. I was cool with it. Animation was solid, like I said, but I'm just looking forward to what we finna get into now.
Yeah, I got some.
Okay.
I asked after I hit Joseph, but I got some questions about both of the fights. But go ahead, Joseph. How you feel about it?
I really enjoyed it.
Mm,
It was great. Just I say everything like the way they started the show. Everything was good. Animation was on point. I don't know. It meant to me it looked more crisp for
it
some
did.
reason. I
It
don't know.
did. It
When bro was running, when
surprised me.
Yuji was running up the bridge, and it was like all of that shit was crazy, bro. All the way down to the details of the fights and when what's his name, Chozo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The blood, yeah. He was fighting with the blood in the tunnel. That whole fight was crazy.
It
That
was.
mud was crazy. And then the next episode when they was setting up the whole thing while Yuta was chasing Yuji, and I ain't gonna lie, Yuta body you, bro. That nigga got body.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he didn't have a chance,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
The way they set it up, and at the end, Yuji wake up like, thank God you woke up, this and that. I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, you
Interesting.
just
I be
bodied this
forgetting.
dude.
Yeah, I be forgetting the interesting. Yeah, I be forgetting
Yeah,
that he didn't.
bro killed him.
Yeah.
Bro killed him, brought him back to life because he didn't want nobody else to do it. But
Smart.
Yuta could have bodied the other dude.
Mm-hmm.
In my eyes, he could have bodied him. Like, he could have just fought him and got him out the way. That's just my opinion. But yeah, all around the show was good. You can talk about the
I
openings,
was
but
yeah. I was gonna ask you
openings
about that.
was
Yep. You
pressure.
like it? Uh huh.
Openings
Yeah.
was pressure. The songs and they show a little. Obviously, they show a little bit of what's to come in the openings and stuff. It was real good. I give it an 8 for sure. I give
Great.
it an
Yeah.
8. It was
I
good.
yeah. I love. Like I said, we gotta. I'm forgetting that somebody haven't read the manga, so it's like fresh to you. So what did you think when you seen Yuji get popped? Because me and Hendo knew that he ain't dead. So what did you
I
think?
was
What
like,
did you think
I
when you
was
seen it
like,
just?
hold on. It was too easy. I was
Yeah.
like, is this gonna be one of them situations where either like they kill him right now, he come back later on or
Mhm.
something? I wouldn't think he was gonna come right back. Like
The
he was
same.
playing with bro. trying to, making it seem like he was dead and he wasn't. I didn't know all of that. That was crazy. I like that though.
How you feel about
That
Yuta?
was great.
Like, cause like how strong you think he is? Like, like they were saying statements like his cursed energy is creepier than Gojo, and he stated himself and he called like he has more cursed energy than Gojo. Like he got like a larger pool. It's just that Gojo don't run out because he's 6 eyes, so he could just like
Yeah.
recycle his shit.
I
So
don't
what you
know.
feel about
I feel
like?
like they reaching a little bit
So you think
because
they overgassed him? Like you think he
I
overhyped?
think I think they gassing him, but I think they're gassing him because we ain't seen Gojo in a minute. You got to find ways to keep him in the mix. Keep your minds on him. I don't think I don't. I think he was strong. Yes, he's definitely in the show right now. From what we've seen, he's probably the strongest in the show.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think he on Gojo level though. Like what he was saying.
Yeah, he.
Definitely. I didn't feel that. I didn't
You know, for
feel
that
that,
fight,
bro.
that fight wasn't easy, so he didn't really try it. And he is
But
a you
Gojo,
remember?
come
Yeah,
on
yeah,
now.
I know,
Like
yeah, I
Gojo
know,
is
I know.
killing him, and come on now,
He
that's
is just
over with.
he is
That
a
shit.
special grade curse though. I mean, like not curse, special grade sorcerer. You know, the only ones we seen what is Gojo is just Gojo so far. Special grade
We seen,
sorcerer, sorceress, or just sorcerer wise.
yeah. No, we
Who else?
seen Westbrook, bro.
Did we see old girl?
Who was?
We seen no girl,
Oh,
but
who was special grade?
Cabo, he's a special grade too.
Oh,
Even Geto was a special grade sorcerer,
okay, so
bro.
we seen a couple. Okay. Yeah, I was
And
asking because
even the
yeah.
principal is a special grade
I did not
sorcerer.
know that. Okay,
Oh yeah,
I was asking Joseph because they saying, oh, like when he pulled up, they was like, oh my gosh, what is that? Like they was like you remember like they literally thought it was
And
Gojo.
his entrance was live. His entrance was live.
But they said Gojo. Now hold up, something creepier. And then he said I got more cursed energy than Gojo. Then you seen Gojo in the flashback say, bro. Big bro, I need you, man. You need to protect the kids, man. You need to do this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you see Gojo. If Gojo trusts
I
into
think
his reporter, so
He definitely cold. He
okay,
definitely
yeah.
cold.
That's why I
But
want to
to
see where
say
you think
he's
he's
on
standing.
Gojo level,
Hey
to say
man,
he
that's what
on
they
Gojo
saying.
level, I can't see it. But
I
also
don't
at the same time,
know though.
go ahead.
You
I
said
said I
what?
don't know if nobody said he was on Gojo level though. All he said he got more cursed energy.
But
We see people
but
get
they
more
was
cursed energy.
but they were just implying,
That's true.
like I said, like you also say, like his like interest, talking
But the
about
way they
it's
was
it's
saying it, it
creepier
was
than
like they
yeah.
comparing them.
They was scared of him saying it's creeper. And then how you feel about like I said, it also helps that they just hyped up Yuji, calling him a Choso, calling him a war god and saying he
The
just a
demon.
demon, he cold, he bodying people. Now he got even better. And then Yuta pull up and body him easy. Like how you feel about Yuji strength? Like like was you happy, cause the beginning we see him just fighting curses and biting him, going through buildings, tanking that. Just when he one shot at that blood all on him. So did you feel some type of way? Like so you hype when usually got his power up, then was you kind of sad when he just like his power wasn't nothing because he got bodied?
I like I like that they did give him a power up, but they made it a point to let us know
Mm,
where he's at though, power
mm.
wise, which is real
Good,
good.
okay.
Um, personally, in the first, well, they had this is the third season, right? Third
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
First two seasons, Yuji was kind of underwhelming when it come to him fighting and stuff. That's just me personally. I didn't see nothing special there. But they get like it's the beginning of the third season. They gave was good. I was like, okay, bro, been training, bro, been staying. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? They been talking, staying in shape, training and stuff, getting stronger. So I do like that.
Good.
I do like that.
Hendo, as a fellow manga reader, I ask you, how did you feel about? I don't remember if I knew that fight was kind of short already, but how did you feel about the adaptation for the Yuta and Yuji fight? Like, did it seem? Because to me,
Hold on, real
like I
quick.
said, yeah, go ahead.
Real quick, my fault.
Nah, you fine. Go ahead.
Also, I don't think Yuta showed us how strong he really is
Oh yeah, I was about.
because I just
Yeah,
thought about
that
it
curse,
because
that little thing he had.
he's not. Nah.
Oh, not even that. Okay, go
When
ahead.
he bodied Yuji,
Mm,
right? He wasn't necessarily trying to like really kill him for
yeah.
real. So I don't think we really got to see the best of him yet. But that's all
Cause
I have to
he
say.
was being nonchalant, like you remember, like he was fine, like he was talking to him, like, "Oh, you focusing too much on this," and he was just, and like like you remember he punching
Yeah,
him and kneeing him. Those could have been more lethal strikes. And do you understand what
yeah,
like
yeah.
reverse curse energy is? I remember about that. Like That's what he used to heal Yuji.
to heal him. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. I was
to
yeah,
heal him.
because only a few people can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like like that's like a big special thing. So that's like another thing to talk to his like talent or how good he is, because not everybody can do that, and especially not everybody can use it to heal other people.
Mm-hmm.
That's also the big thing. Yeah, like him say, I think it's only two people. He can heal himself because Gojo can use it as you remember when he almost got bodied by Toji, but he can only use it on
Yeah.
himself. But Yuta can use it on himself and for other people, and he got that big what you think? I remember about this. What you think? Like that little big thing you seen that grabbed Yuji is like. Wait, never mind. I think they talked about it in Zero, huh? I just thought about it.
They definitely talked about it
Yeah,
in
I
Zero.
was about to say yeah. Never mind. They talk about Rika and Zero, but so I forgot about that. But Hinder, what I was gonna say, as like a manga reader, do you feel like it could be me just saying because I haven't? It's been a while since I read the manga, especially that part. I didn't really feel the like threat or really like the intensity of Yuta, even though like Yuta technically still biting him. I don't know. In the manga, it just felt like more when he got introduced. I was like, oh shit! Like I was just like whoa! Like Yuta came and but he trying to bite it. Usually, I was just more like I don't know. I was just Yuta just felt like more of a threat. It was more urgent and. I don't know. I felt like it was more intense. How you feel about the adaptation for because the animation, of course, is beautiful. I ain't talking about the animation. The animation was beautiful, and but what did you feel about that fight? Manga to anime.
No, I'd agree 1000%. As far as like the state, like his to Joe's point earlier, right? They were glazing Yuta kind of crazy. Now, granted, Yuta was the original main character of this story for a reason. You could say justified glaze. We seen him practically no diff Yuji, and we just seen
Mm-hmm.
Yuji to Donovan's point. He got all the glaze in the first 5 10 minutes. And that was downhill from
Facts. Facts.
everybody. Everybody want to be a fan of until you know what I'm saying? Like that
Mm-hmm.
Chrysler 300 pull up, you looking different in the light. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like on that point, it's like in the manga when they introduced him like back because like I said, he was a part of JJK Zero, but you did not see Yuta at all until this point.
Yep.
It was almost similar to like Sukuna, right? Like I think the background and stuff changed, but like his curse energy does feel crazy because it is Rika's, right? So like they're like it does feel like nasty and creepy. I didn't really like they said it, but it's like I didn't feel like I couldn't feel the
The
weight
weight
or
of
the
it.
gravity of it, right? Even when Yuta eventually ends up killing Yuji, right? I still didn't feel that for real. It's like it felt like to Joe's point, very anticlimactic, very like extremely fast, right? So it's like usually not going out like this. So like you couldn't even any way, shape or form even want to or try to believe it. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
it was like I didn't necessarily like that. I feel like obviously I know Yuta's a good guy, but like when he got introduced, we thought he was the top op. We thought he switched sides. We
Yeah.
thought Yuji was done for. And that's how I felt in the manga, because especially if I remember correctly, the manga chapter ended with Yuji getting killed.
I
Right?
think
So it's
yeah.
like comes now you back in the anime, it's just like I didn't feel those stakes, I didn't feel that weight, I didn't feel that gravity. It kind of just felt forced and rushed, if you will. It's kind of one of the reasons why I gave it a 7. Because like even me being a manga and know what's gonna happen, there's like I can still feel impacted or feel some type of way knowing what's gonna happen, but I just didn't feel that at all. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
just don't know what it is either. Like, I can't say like, oh, if they would have changed this, then it would have been. I just don't know.
Mm.
Maybe it's just the ambiance. Like animation's good. I like the background and stuff. I just don't. I don't know. Cause like yeah, it just like you said, it feel more weighty. When I seen Yuta and Yuji just throwing hands, like I was like, oh my gosh, like when they was throwing the car at each other and stuff like that, it was just. I don't know, it was more weighty, but I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's better than Hill's Paradise, but it was 2 episodes, so probably that's why.
Very
If
true.
if I go about 1 and 1, they probably was more or less the same. Like I said, I like the beginning showing Yuji, and I like how they still letting us know how he feel about the events that happened. And I like
Mm-hmm.
how they kind of showing the city is like deserted, like nobody, like you don't besides them, you don't see nobody there. Like it's literally only there, and it's like overrun with curse. So they already setting the tone of like how fucked up everything is, and curses
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. Nobody in buildings, like what's here, not even sorcerers is really outside. It literally was just Yuji and Choso from what we seen in that group. So I really like that. Um, and I'm excited for more things. Like I said, this season gonna be a banger. But what y'all feel about the Choso versus Naoa fight?
was peak, bro. That was actually the best fight to me.
For sure.
Yeah, it was great. Um, I don't really remember the details of the fight. I just remember how the fight ended. Damn, it was crazy. Like when which I didn't know he was this strong at first. You know, he had the blood come flooding
Choso?
in.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
had
was
the
like,
blood
I do not
flooding
remember
in and
that.
all of that.
Like a
He
whole
had the blood
river.
flooding into the what is that, the tunnel?
Yeah.
Bro running, he thinking he got away, and it's the blood kind of cutting him like knives, just like sharp knives a little bit. Then once that settled out, they're kind of in like a standstill, or blood got on his, I guess what he was wearing. He was like,
Yeah.
man, my feet so heavy. Why I can't move? This and that. He couldn't figure out what's going on with him.
Mm.
He bodied him, bro. That shit was over
Yeah,
with.
that was a great.
Well, he actually, no, pause on that. He did not finish him off because that was when Yuta pulled up
Yeah.
with Yuji. And when Yuta pulled up with Yuji, he knocked him out the
He's like,
way. And now that I'm understanding now, he was trying to get back before he killed them so he could go back and let people know
yeah,
Yuji dead. You don't gotta chase him no more.
yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
told him, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. But
But yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was good.
yeah, that fight was
Great setup.
like the other one I was asking. It felt kind of lackluster with just from the manga wise, the weight of it of Yuta showing up. That fight was better than I expected because I really don't even remember. To be honest, I don't even remember that fight really in the manga like that. I knew they was happening, and I knew how good it was gonna be off of the trailers they were showing us off rip because the animation looked crazy. So I'm glad like they showing. I'm hyped. This give me hype for one of the fights towards the end of the series, like and how crazy it's gonna be. It's gonna like, bro, it's gonna be. I think it can reach Jiren, like I think it can actually break the internet because look, I don't realize how like I didn't realize how popular like JJ, like people really love JJK, and like of course I know it's very good, but like people really love JJK. It is so popular. So
Yeah.
when that accumulate, like when that fight happens, I think there's gonna be so much build up to that fight, and no matter how we feel about the outcome or what happened in the middle, just the fight itself. Because like I'm saying this because they already shown to elevate fights, just like that little fight. So I already know they're gonna put in extra scenes or like make some good changes. I feel like it's gonna be like just it's gonna be crazy. That last fight is gonna be insane. So I just want to talk about that. But what do you feel about the Choso versus Nawa fight? And though, did you like the adaptation from manga to anime? Because like I said, I don't really remember even the fight in the manga.
It was cool. I enjoyed it, especially if you to get that fight within like the first two episodes of the season. I feel like that kind of tells you the type of time that they gonna be on for this entire season. Um, so I enjoyed it. Of course, like JJK always has like tactics prevails and stuff like that. So I kind of like how they be setting each other up, et cetera, et cetera. Like from a pure episode standpoint, like I can see that being an elite fight or whatever. So like, unfortunately, I'm gonna have a skewed perception of it because I did go watch it in the movie theater. So like, if I'm watching a regular episode, I'm probably looking at that fight way better because the animation was practically like 1-to-1 the exact same.
Yeah,
Right. So if I'm watching it as an episode, I'm probably like, dang, dang, dang. To your point, that was a forgotten fight in the manga for
I don't
sure.
remember it at all.
I get how they was really throwing it getting down for real. But like it was just like it was cool. I enjoyed it. I didn't feel like it was nothing too crazy, you know. And that could also just be me looking knowing what's coming next. Right. So it's
It is
like
crazier, yeah.
but like I wasn't like too high on it though. Like ranking that fight in and of itself, I probably give like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's so good.
'Cause I did think it was cool. I thought it was smooth. I like how Chozo got the dub. But then like he had for plot, you know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't get the kill,
Mm-hmm.
finish him off. But there's other reasons why he couldn't get that kill either, right? So it's like I'm looking forward to seeing those things. But the fight itself, I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's just I was the last thing about JJK, just how like clearly see the animation. Like, I think it's even better than last season, just off of this, like and especially from season one, I didn't really like the animation for season one, if I remember correctly. And it just got like they getting. That's what I'm saying. It's exactly I'm doing it to the fight. It's getting better and better, and it's like very stylistic. You know, like if you show me like the JJK animation, you could tell like it's unique the way they do things. Like I said, the buildings, the way they move, they run. Like I said, and I like the like the creative choices they did, like with the river stuff and all that. Like that was like trippy when it was on like and it was like going like the whole tunnel would go black or the whole tunnel would go red, signifying he had his stuff. And I just like all the creative choice they did. Like that, like the little scene where he was running, the blood was chasing him was cool. And it just reminds me of, like I said, similar when Yuji and Choso was fighting in like the bathroom, and they were showing like Choso point of view of him doing the piercing blood, and like he was like shooting like that. It was like stuff like that. They're just good at making like stylistic choices like that make it like worth making something into anime, because you never want to just see it's always solid, I guess. You never want to see just straight like this exact same thing manga anime. Of course it's still good, but you still like to see unique stylistic choices that a director, that's the point of the director, I feel like, that the director takes in different anime, and I feel like JJK really excels at that. So I'm excited to see more. It was a banger, amazing fight. Weekends, I know it's almost time for him though. Let's see if we at least bang out one little round of this tournament, at least the first round, or at least doing the one that we really want to talk about. And before, right quick, I want to say, I don't know if I said it already, we go add, like I said, Fearing next week, Sentence to be Hero, and Fate Strange Fake. So keep a lookout for that. We are going to talk about them next week. Oh yeah, and Fire Force. We're going to talk about all that next week. I can talk about that right quick. The first episode was solid, nothing crazy. As we were saying for Hell's Paradise and JJK, talking about like it being the intro episode, that one really was like more so laying the groundwork. So I'll probably lower that one, lower than the JJK and Hell's Paradise. It wasn't no fights or nothing. It don't need to be, but it was really just setting the groundwork, picking up when we left off and getting things going. So that was like, I get that solid 6, 7, but we could talk about that more in detail. I do this when I said that. So we can talk about that more in detail next week, but I just want to rehash that. I watched that solid episode. Exciting to see that fight. Well, one of the big fights from that season. And the animation pretty good. I'm glad about that. But yeah, we can do this first round, one of the rounds real quick. We are on the next rounds is Naruto versus Code Geass, JJK versus Attack on Titan, One Piece versus Dragon Ball, FMA, and lastly FMAB versus Hunter x Hunter. Do y'all just want to do one right quick? I know you about to leave. You want to do one good one and then pick up next week? Or how
That's cool.
That's fine. So
That's
which one
fine,
y'all
yeah.
want to do? I feel like Naruto versus Code Geass. So I feel like, do y'all want to either do JJK or AOT? JJK versus AOT or FMAB versus Hunter x Hunter? Which one would y'all rather want to do right quick?
FAB versus Hunter. That's a
Because this is
20
strictly,
minutes.
right?
Huh?
This is strictly anime, right?
Yeah. This from the tournament.
Okay. I feel like AOT got it on JJK because JJK hasn't finished it,
Mhm.
right? And I feel like, especially as knowing what's going to happen, we haven't seen the best part of JJK for the most. Well, some people may feel like it was better, but like I think that big climax, like all that stuff, I kind of think that's better. So I feel like because one of them is complete, and the other one isn't, it kind of makes it hard to kind of fight for that JJK. So I feel like FMAB versus Hunter x Hunter is a more accurate or more close, like true comparison, if you will.
Matter of fact, we could actually fly through all these right quick besides FMB Hunter x Hunter. So we can say what's moving on
Yeah.
next. So yeah, Naruto versus Code Geass. I'm gonna give Code Geass his flower. Of course, we all know it's amazing. One of the best endings of all time.
Great show.
Maybe I say, I think it's okay. I was saying, what are you doing? But yeah, great show. One of the best shows of all anime of all time. Great ending, great main character, great twists and turns. I was emotionally invested. Like I said, but Lelouch's just peak. What his journey, what he's able to accomplish. Peak. Okay, yeah, you disrespecting Go Geass. You lucky we on the time crunch. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. But if I remember next week is over. But I'll say Naruto, of course, my favorite anime all time peak, and I'll talk about Naruto more later. So I gotta go in detail about Naruto. But which one would y'all choose? Code Geass or Naruto?
For sure, Naruto, man.
Okay, easy.
Oh,
Okay. Easy. So Naruto going on next. Then, like I said, we can talk about that real quick. JJK versus AOT. I feel the same way as you. I feel like JJK, I would definitely manga to manga. I like JJK manga better, and I feel like the anime would eventually be better than Attack on Titan. Cause like I said, it's just a stylistic choices they doing with the animation, man. It's just so great and beautiful, and I know they go keep doing it. It's like it's a lot of fights to go to. That's gonna be amazing. And if, like we said, if they made the Choso versus Naowa fight, then fight that I really remember and most people didn't remember, very unique and something
That was
to
crazy.
remember about because it had the Blood of River and all that stuff, the supernova, then it's gonna keep being amazing. But I say AOT since it's finished, it's a lot of people's favorite anime all time, and it deserves to be so. It's the plot, nothing like it, and yeah, it's just peak.
Hmm.
Which one y'all picking?
Hmm.
Well, Hindo, you already say LT, basically.
Nah, for sure. AOT. It's hard for me to see a show better than that one.
Okay.
This is real difficult.
All right, then I don't know if this gonna be a discussion. One Piece versus Dragon Ball.
I'm going to go to.
What you saying, Joseph? Because you haven't seen One Piece, huh?
I've not seen One Piece, but I'm about to start it though. About to start.
So would you say Dragon Ball?
Um,
It's a journey, bro.
I say yeah. I would have to say Dragon
I ain't gonna
Ball.
lie, I can really be disrespectful and put Dragon Ball through.
I mean, if you, I,
No. It's not. I'm not gonna put Dragon Ball through. I love Dragon Ball, but it has its problems. But it's definitely one of the. It is
Mm,
the founding father, and it deserves a seat on that throne for a reason. But I can't. Even though I have my problems with One Piece more so than well, we talk about anime. I have problems, but I put that in the past. So obviously, One Piece goes on. We all love Dragon Ball. Best moments: Jiren versus Goku going Ultra Instinct, but One Piece too goated. We can talk about One Piece more in depth when it comes against a better challenge. And lastly, FMAB versus Hunter x Hunter. So what are y'all saying? Well, actually,
it's gonna come down to Joe. I'm not gonna lie. So like,
is it okay? So I'm saying Hunter x Hunter, and I believe Hendo saying FMAB. Before I try to convince you, right quick, Joseph. What side are you leaning on? Like already, like are you leaning like is it one you leaning on already? Do you already have an answer in mind?
okay, just to separate the two. Hunter x Hunter obviously it gets you more emotionally invested in the show, which is why it's hard to let go. It's hard to just let it go.
Yeah, Jerry, we start from the top.
Nah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is real difficult to let that go because the emotional attachment for the show.
Yeah.
And FMAB is just such a masterpiece of a show. It that's I don't necessarily. It's kind of hard. That's a tough one for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay,
It's a tough one.
okay. Hendo, since I know we gotta leave. So do you have anything like to try to convince Joseph real quick about why he should, in your opinion, pick FMAB over Hunter x Hunter?
I feel like FMAB is probably arguably one of the only like perfect anime.
Mm.
Uh, that is
Mm,
literally, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, like if you think about it for real, they got hundreds of episodes, right?
Yeah.
And that's they FMAB got about 84 of them things. That's all they need. That's everything that you need in order for it to encapsulate its
Unpack.
entire
Okay.
story. I know to Joe, to your point, you talk about the emotions that Hunter x Hunter brings within you, but I feel like you kind of misremembering some of those emotional moments you getting in FMAB.
Mm.
Right? Donovan just posted on his story, man. This
okay, that's true.
is
Oh my God.
rain now,
I
right?
should have did that.
And, oh, girl said rain. What you talking about? You see the tear rolling down my man's cheek. You like, dang. Then he finally get his
Yeah,
get back. That's one of the most satisfying rage moments in
yeah.
anime history, right? And then even finding out why Ed and Al whole body look like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. You know what I'm saying? Ed ain't got an arm and a leg. You like, dang, what happened to them? You figure out what happened to them, why they did. Then they basically coming to fight God for the most part, right?
Yeah,
Ed come back. I'm coming for you. Like I'm coming back for you. I'm like,
I remember that.
hold on, nah. Like so. See, I know why you said Hunter x Hunter got more of those emotional moments, but I feel like FMAB because it's known as like this quote unquote like perfect anime, right? It's a masterpiece in and of itself. People kind of forget about the layers that we kind of get through as we kind of get to that conclusion of the
Hmm.
sport. But yeah, man, like Donovan probably gonna go crazy on this spiel,
Yeah,
but I
not.
just it's hard to really put anything over FMAB for what they did in such a short amount of time, bro. Like, man. But yeah, you got it, brother.
Yeah, but yeah, to the point you dog shouldn't say this. Yeah, FMAB, excuse me, do got a lot of emotional moments, like you said, all that. It's just the accumulation of the story. We see the whole journey they go through, and for them to succeed at the end, was kind of cool. And like you said, even the beginning, what that was the first episode when they shown how they tried to bring back their mama. Even from the beginning, you're like,
Hmm.
dang man, these kids they went through a lot. And I believe like every country they went to was kind of like, or like nation or whatever they went to was kind of like, it had problems within themselves and it was going through stuff, like similar like the Nina and the Shaw Tucker stuff we always meme that talk about that, but Ed, that really fucked him up. That really fucked his head up, and he really got to see how like fucked up humans really are. And like I said, I don't really remember, but I know like especially like the desert or like the country that was more in like the center. I remember they had like fucked up stuff going on and they stuff, yeah, with the social
Yeah.
stone. So it was a lot of different emotions. But Hunter x Hunter, man, like you said, the emotion, man, it's just you could say Fullmetal Alchemist is probably a better story, but Hunter x Hunter, bro, I feel like it has no down moments. Every arc, you can't say it may be one of the greatest arcs. Like, bro, the Chimera Ant arc, you know that's peak. The what it's called, Yorkinu
Yeah, it
arc.
was good.
Yorkinu arc
Yeah.
with Crollo, it's had so many iconic moments, bro. The Crollo pose, even the arc when they was fighting through the arena, when they was going through the arena and they first learned in. Them learning it was cool. We see Hisoka pull up when he was in the hallway and he told him like they have to try to make it towards them. They was scared. They was scared shitless. Just oh my god, his aura. Then we see Gon try to outsmart Hisoka. That was a peak moment, you know, hiding behind the tower. So just even that moment, even when they went on, I think it was called Greed Island, whatever. Even the island had so many iconic
Yeah.
moments. Of course, the biggest thing I remember is the volleyball match. How they made a volleyball, it turned into haiku. They made a volleyball match really tough. Then we met Biscuit. She was cool. Like I said, just the
Yeah.
second to last arc,
Yeah,
bro.
it
The
was good.
Chimera Ant arc, one of the best arcs of all time, undoubtedly, man. It's bro. Miriam, of course. I can't. Oh, Netero, the old man, his fight is so many banger
Yeah, it
fights,
was crazy.
and
It
just
was
like you said,
crazy.
the emotions, the fights. It ain't just like Dragon Ball. It's just it's just fights and it look cool. It's pretty. All of them was like accumulation, had a good background. We see hints of Netero, who he is as a person, and like how everybody, like saying he's so cold, he this and this, and we never see him. The only thing we see him do like is when he was trying to train Killua. I think like Killua was trying to catch him or something, and like he was too fast for Killua. So we didn't see him go serious. So we see him go serious for the first time and go all like that for humanity to try to go out with
Right.
a bomb like that. We see Miriam as Hendo hate become more human, playing whatever chess with the girl and stuff, and of course Kite dying, getting body, going crash out. Rory Mustang crash out, but going crash out. That's undoubtedly the number one. It has so many number one moments. Going like y'all remember a
Yeah.
couple episodes ago, you said going really was something he turned into an adult. And then, like I said, we see the flip between Killua. It was like I feel like nature versus nurture. Killua was raised in like a environment that's supposed to make him lethal, harsh, just an
Hmm.
asshole, and don't care about nothing. But he was becoming more human than Gon at the end. Gon was raised in a happy-go-lucky small fishing boating town when he fished all day. He smiles and it was probably no theft or no like killings or nothing in that town. And he the one
Hmm.
that's trying to sacrifice himself, throwing everything away. And he's how old is like 10, 11, 12? He was
Yeah.
trying to, and he's throwing his young life away already because of that. And that was just like I said, that fight itself, going crushing her head was tough. Him getting his get back was tough. Killua putting his arm in his shoulder, like, come on, bro, chill. It's just so many great moments. I can talk further, but I'm not gonna take up too much time. It's just so golden. And like even the last arc that people may not remember, even Killua, going on his little journey to help get his body back. Him confronting his family and stuff and his past and stuff, his brother and all that stuff was just amazing. Him helping his little sister out. It's just so many
Hmm.
great moments, man. So which one you picking, man?
FNAB, bro.
I did all that for nothing. We lucky that we don't got more time. I feel like I can sway you if you go into more detail,
Nah,
but
you
it's hard.
can't. You can't, bro.
I'm
I ain't
telling you,
gonna
bro.
lie.
Nah,
I done really thought about it. You can't.
you
You
don't.
can't,
You say
fool.
you know what I'm saying. Even the Hunter Hunter got some of the best top moments,
Some of the best moments,
the
but
best duo, the best rage
it's
moment, some of the best
all of
fights.
that. Yeah, absolutely. But I think about FNAB though. The collection of the moments that they put together over
Yeah,
the entirety of the show. Like even just a small detail. I'm not trying to go too long. The small detail we found out about the weird doctor. He's
yeah,
transforming kids into and like crazy stuff, bro. In this whole show, that is mind blowing.
yeah. Okay, yeah, but that's
On the
it.
Hunter, it's just people getting
Yeah.
bodied and people getting upset.
Nah, don't
You
do
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Don't do that. It was more than that, man. But
I'm just saying. I'm just
we'll
saying.
talk about
You know
that
what I'm
more.
saying?
Hendo gotta go. We'll talk about that next week. We'll rehash it, but Hendo gotta go. Right quick before you go, the next matchup, what is semifinals? Is Naruto versus AOT, and then One Piece versus Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think that second one is gonna be a great matchup. So we'll see about next week. But yeah, going Hendo. Got any parting words to say, man?
Great episode. I'm looking forward to next week because I'm really looking forward to Free coming out. I'm looking forward to watching Sentence to be a Hero too because I started that. That first episode was an hour. I probably got through like maybe half of it or 25 minutes of it. I'm like, dang, they boxing for real, like off the gate, off rip. So I'm kind of interested to kind of see where that goes because I've never heard anything about that. Never, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
looking forward to that. Fire Force, Fate. So like, I
You
think
gonna
we
try
got
to watch
to.
that? Sorry, but you gonna
Yeah.
try that? You good? Okay.
Oh, and then I ain't gonna lie, they got a lot of like January 26th simulcasts like that, like just started with the new season, right?
Really?
I'm gonna low key try to see if I can find something else, and I'm just like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it right
Yeah.
out,
Go.
and if
Yeah. Go let us know. Yeah. Yeah, for
um
sure. Yeah, that I feel like that's a good thing. Like I feel like it's another like I may try like the isekais right quick or whatever, but it's like a lot. Yeah, but like I said, I'm sorry. Go ahead and continue. Yeah, there's a lot to watch. So.
it's a lot. It's probably you probably have like 2 to 3 episodes of something to watch or something different. You know what I mean? So like I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, bro. I think we got a great anime season ahead, like upcoming, bro. So I look
That's
forward
it.
to it. Bro.
Mhm.
All right, man. That's it. Hendo. I was just we could go a little bit longer. Just do the questions real quick and probably the end off then. So I know Hendo got to go. I don't want to hold you longer, man. So that's it, Hendo. Appreciate the time, man.
All right, bet. I'll catch
All
y'all
right,
boys
my
next.
All
brother.
right, man. Be safe,
All
man.
right, for sure.
All
Okay.
right, so Hendo left for a quick, man. He was in the time crunch, very, very, very busy man. Got things to do. Sorry if this episode more like rush. We kind of scheduling always difficult with life and stuff, man. But we was able. I'm glad we was able to at least, like I said, the two big things. The big thing I want to do was review JJK and it was Paradise, and we was able to do that. But I was asking, though, I mean, and Joseph, right quick before we leave, was you interested? I know me and Hendo was talking about to be sentenced to hero and Fate Change Fate. Is there any other anime besides Fearing, Hell's Paradise, JJK, Fire Force that you are going to watch for this month? Like any new ones?
Um, Sentenced to be a hero, and I'm going to start One Piece. I'm gonna start One Piece as well,
Ooh.
and we're gonna get to see.
How
We
you
get to see what everybody been
how
talking
you feel
about,
about
man.
that, man? That journey.
I know it's gonna be long, which is why I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
So up until this point, because I know it's gonna once you start it, you're gonna be watching it for years.
yeah.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I know Sentenced to be a Hero is really really been anticipated, and a lot
Mm,
of people have been talking about it. I want to see what it's about. I've been hearing good things. Kind of a little bit of what I have seen, like the little trailer. It was fire.
yeah.
It was definitely fire.
We'll
So
let,
yeah,
we'll,
I'm gonna check those
We'll
out.
let you know it's Fate good. Cause like I said, the other previous Fate series is pretty good. The most popular one I think is probably like called Fate Unlimited Blade Works or Fate Night. Like I said, Fate is
Hmm.
known for like how Demon Slayer known for like beautiful animation. Fate is known for like having one of the best animations like in the game. Like I think the people that I don't know if they currently animate this season. I think they call like Ufotable or something like that. Like the studio that produced it. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's amazing. So like I said, I'll watch it. Me and they'll probably watch it. Cause I used to watch Fate, so we'll let you know if it's good. But people been saying along to be seen in the hero that's been like a low key banger. But yeah, I think we'll probably find a couple other small animes to watch. And like I said, I feel like that's great for us because I don't know about you, but I haven't really been watching nothing like
Watching
really like
that.
that.
Now, me
Yeah,
neither, bro. I had took like a 5 month break from a lot of the shows, but it wasn't because it was nothing good out. I just didn't have a reason to just watch it
yeah,
for real,
true.
for real. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be like that. How are you gonna? I know there's different ways to watch One Piece. I don't know if you want to. It's like a because it's long and a lot of build up. There's a thing called I think online. I don't know if it's still the same now. You know how it's called One Piece. There's something called One Pace. I think. So either I forgot. There's two things. Either like there's one where like it basically like it's like an episode list or whatever, and it shows you like which episodes or what parts you like actually gotta watch. So like you could do that, and it shortens the time greatly, or it's something like that you could download through like a video player or something where these people have a lot of time and dedication. Like people went in and they like shortened and cut like a lot of like the fluff from the episode of it. Cause that's one of the bad things about
Okay.
One Piece. It's not that per se has like a lot of filler or is this and that. It's just that the pacing, to me personally, the pacing of the episodes is just trash, or a lot of the episodes. I feel like they drag out, like these episodes don't gotta be as long and it don't have to be as many episodes if the pace was better. I don't know if you remember, me and Hendo
Right.
was talking about a couple of episodes ago, like one of the fights in One Piece. I used to watch One Piece in high school, and back then it was probably like 600, 700 episodes. I used to keep it with it and watch it weekly, even though the pace was
Mhm.
trash. And that fight was just like, it was like small stuff that they kept showing. Like they kept showing like the same like couple of shots at the same time, people reactions. So I was just wondering if you go just fuck it and just go and try to go through it like just like originally how it was meant to be, or would you be interested in seeing like one of the abbreviated things that supposedly help your watching experience to help you like go through it faster?
I'm probably gonna watch the abbreviated version, but it's because I like you said, just from learning from watching Naruto Shippuden, bro, I can still get the same story and get the gist of
Exactly.
everything
Yep.
that's going on and catch up. And then once I am caught up, I can watch, one episode at a time as as it's coming out. I don't I don't want to waste no time, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's no point.
When
Yeah,
I
it's no
get
point.
to it.
Don't be like people. Oh, you gotta watch it how it was meant to. Don't, like I say. It's like I
Nah,
said.
I
I
ain't
used to
doing
watch
that,
that
man.
weekly only because I was the only option, and yeah, it literally made me drop because of the list. Like I said, there's people online already them. They spend so much time fixing that. So I have to see it try to help you. I don't know what it is. I think it's called One Page, but like I said, it's meant to help you out. But as I was saying, like I said, I only remember like
Yeah.
they currently made it. Like they're taking a break right now, and they gonna start up
Mhm.
next year, I think, or this year. And they basically now they're gonna do like 20 like something like 26 episode seasons. So I was saying like to me,
Oh,
a
that's
lot of
smooth.
people, One Piece is like the greatest anime of all time, and I feel like if it would have been doing that like this whole time, and probably not 20 because still a lot of episodes. Probably if they did like 50 or just like not like what they've been doing because they've been just going weekly for like no breaks like for years. And if they would
Mhm.
have been doing if they would have been seasonal, I think that'd be easy one of the greatest anime because the animation would be better. And I don't think they would have to like fluff episodes
Rush.
or flip
Hmm.
it or spend on extra shit because they'll know what to put in there and it'll be concise. Because even the animation recently, you have been watching it, but like the beginning of the animation is not that good, so you gotta stick through it. But I don't think it's the worst from like old shows like animation. Like you could
Right.
tell but you at least tell that it's old because of course it came out like it's been going on for years. So you will tell, but the animation not bad. But the most recent animation, it's been like damn near on the level of Demon Slayer, just in different ways. Like it's been very good. So yeah, that's it. That's
Oh
what I
yeah.
had. Yeah, so I was asking about that. That'd be great. I'm excited for you. We could add. I guess you just talk about it when something major happens. We could add that to the rotation of things to talk about when you go through a
Hmm.
major like milestone, major fight, or major event. So we'll talk about that. I'm excited for your journey to see if you
Yeah.
because do you think that you will like because you know everybody talking about his peak, it's the greatest all time. Some people say it's just like the greatest like media thing, like TV show, like in general, because like highly rated. You know, it's taking the world by storm. You know, you see online everybody talking about One Piece. Speed talk about One Piece. Everybody and their mama talk about One Piece. Do you like buy into that like hype? Like, do you think you'll like be like
I
that or
do.
what? You
I
buy into
do.
it? Okay,
Because what's crazy is I got some of the songs from the show in my playlist
really?
already. Them pressure. Them songs pressure.
That is
Yeah.
interesting.
And yeah, like I don't know how the song go. I think it's like the pirate.
I think I
I
heard
guess
that
it's like
song.
one of the little build up songs or
Yeah.
something. I don't know what it is, but I got that in my playlist. I do think it lives up to the hype though.
Okay. If you love it as much, okay.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
think
not sure how much I like it though,
yeah,
but
I about to
I think
say,
it'd be a good
do
show.
you think it can take your number one spot? Because what's your favorite anime? Do you got a for sure like
Not a
number one?
chance. Not a
You don't
chance.
think it'll take?
Naruto's number one.
Oh,
Naruto's
okay.
number one.
But a lot of people like One Piece better than Naruto. It's like a own view. You probably seen the ongoing debate. It's always Naruto versus One Piece. It's always a
No,
debate.
I
People
ain't.
saying which one.
I
Like they
don't
be
think.
slandering each other. It's always like it's never peace between Naruto and One Piece fans.
I don't see a show that can become better than Naruto, bro. I really don't. That's
Mhm.
real. That's real tough.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's real tough.
It's just
Uh,
yeah. I like it because they just kind of like both like when you watch you understand they both like kind of like good and like well like they best things is like two different type of things. You know, One Piece is about like a long running story and all like the different side things coming together to plot. Like it ain't Attack on Titan plot, but he do have like it's difficult to be able to keep a plot concise like that and not having a shit ton of plot holes if it's been going on for
Mm-hmm.
hella episodes. So it's very good for what it does. It's literally about about the journey, enjoying the journey. It's a lot of more, well, not a lot of more. It's like just different ways of sad things. So yeah, I'm just very interested to see how like your point of view of One Piece. Very interested to see how you like One Piece. When you plan
Mm-hmm.
on starting it? Isn't that like a set date when you plan
Sometime
on
this
starting?
week. Sometime this week.
Yeah,
I'm not sure exactly when, but for sure sometime this week.
that'd be
But I know I gotta finish Fire Force 2. I gotta go ahead and catch
we
up
got
on
a
that.
lot. Yeah, I was bullshit. I was supposed to be watching, but we got a lot. So like I said, so what? Just the main ones: Fire Force, Hell's Paradise, JJK, and
JJK.
Fearing. So just the main one. We say
Yeah.
those four. But then imagine, I don't know when the other ones drop. I don't know if they could be coming up like towards the same time. You remember, like, 'cause we still got Black Clover and Bleach. So if like
Oh my gosh.
if Black Clover and Bleach start running like towards the end when JJK still going there, it's about the end. That's to be like 7 shows, and that's just main shows. So we still gotta Fate and then to be seen as a hero. So that's like we got like 5 to 7 shows to
Do
watch.
2 shows, man. We might have to do 2 shows a week, man. I ain't gonna lie. To get all of that, that's like 2 shows,
Yeah,
bro. Until this season over with.
or we just make it because we spent probably like 20-30 minutes on JJK and Hills Paradise. So I don't think it'd be that bad. It's just the podcast, which I wanted to be
Okay.
excited. It's gonna be just like us talking about the reviews. So we probably won't have a game for a while, or we probably won't have. But and that'd be good because we'll save up the games when it's like in between seasons or something like that. When like like when like Bleach or Black Clover haven't started yet. So I'll build some games and make games so it's ready for that. It'll be good. Like so it'll be 20 minutes in this 20 because some things like some episodes not every episode is gonna be a banger. Like a lot of shit gonna happen. So we probably not gonna
Mm-hmm.
spend like not every time on 30 minutes. Like some may just be like nothing happened. And, or some may be really hype and we focus on something else. So I'm excited, man. Like I
All
said,
right.
I'm interested to figure. I haven't finished it yet. I'm like more than halfway done though. I'm excited to see where Florian's gonna pick up at because I don't
Free
know,
one's a great watch,
bro.
bro. That's a great watch, man.
I
It's a
can't wait.
great
Today's
watch.
gonna be so peak. But I had a quick question to end off on. I just came up with it. I just want to end up on a question. I feel like it's just right to always end up on a question. But the only thing is,
Okay.
it's just something simple we can talk about. What I was gonna say. Which side characters do you like better than the MC? And of course, to me, it's an obvious one or two,
I was
kind
gonna
of.
say one, but I don't want to be too obvious.
Nah, you know
I'm gonna
we.
go a different route. Obviously, we're
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
but
You gonna say
it's
the obvious
Sasuke
ones?
is technically a main character. I can't say he's a
Yeah,
side
he's a
character.
what is it called? Durotagonist? I think that's what they say.
Yeah. He's
But
technically.
technically, he
I was
kind of
gonna
not
say
because the
him.
show is called Naruto. Technically, so
Yeah,
hey,
then
yeah,
him, and then Killua,
Killua. That's too
obviously,
obvious. Yep.
bro.
Okay.
But mine, I'm gonna say I like Roy Mustang over Ed.
Interesting. I did not
Yes,
expect that.
I
Okay.
like Roy Mustang over Ed, and it's just I guess his character, the aura, what he stands for, stuff like that. Just his moments, like his rage, like we was talking about earlier. His rage moment, in my opinion, is top 5 of all time. It don't get no better than that.
I agree.
So yeah, that's what I would say.
That's it. Yeah, that's
Besides
interesting.
the obvious one,
Yeah,
just to be
Naruto. Yeah,
different.
Naruto Sasuke. Yeah, I'm a big side person. I guess I'm just big for the emo person because yeah, Sasuke and Killer is one of my favorites. I just don't know. Like Naruto, like Naruto, cool. There's nothing wrong with Naruto, but it's just man, Sasuke, bro. Like I be seeing so many edits of his moments, and I remember like, oh, that happened, this happened.
Yep.
Like he literally go through the whole like 9 years. So you see him as a teammate at the beginning. Like you see him as like a reluctant teammate that don't really want to build your team. That's a prodigy. Then you see him as an antagonist. It's just then you see him again at the very end as a teammate, then the antagonist again. It's just he just goaded at both, like being a good antagonist to Naruto, pushing Naruto to be stronger. Cause before he had Sage Mode, they were saying, "Oh man, Sasuke cold now. You got to catch up and stuff like that." And yeah, Sasuke
Hmm.
just going in. Of course, Killer was same thing. Nothing wrong with going. I just find Killer more interesting. But yeah, I'm trying to think. That was a good one you said, Remorse. I can't. I don't know how you got that off the top of your head. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. Gotcha. I'm feeling
It's a bunch now.
lackluster.
It's a good
I'm
amount.
trying to think of like the biggest anime. I cannot think. I
I
ain't gonna
mean,
lie. You
technically, if
literally
you
cook with
want,
that
like,
one. You literally cook with that one. Literally, I can't think of
bro,
nothing.
like JJK. I mean, Yuji's technically the main
Oh,
character.
yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's
You
another
know what I'm
easy one. We
saying?
was just talking about earlier. I
That's
wish,
easy.
yeah, unfortunately, that we had to speed the episode, but I wanted to also talk about like usually how what he said that I forgot it was you or Hendo was like I really
Oh,
forgot,
I
but
said he was
it was
underwhelmed in
about
his
usually
development.
yeah. It's like yeah, you don't really like buying to him and stuff like that. So yeah, it's probably of
Hmm.
course the obvious. That's kind of obvious too. I forgot Gojo. Gojo is everybody's favorite. He probably the favorite. Um, who would I, oh, but I like somebody else. You was meet him. But you seen him in like the openings and trailers and stuff. He's called Hikari. Like he's like I think he's black. We don't know. We don't know if he's just like he like a darker Japanese person or
Oh,
he black, but he got black features. So I'm gonna say black. So he's like a black guy. He's pretty cool. But I just thought of another one and I literally just forgot it. Oh, bro, I'm so mad at myself, bro. Oh my gosh, it was
dang.
from. It wasn't Attack on Titan. It wasn't Hunter x Hunter. Oh my god, I was just talking. Oh, I was saying another obvious one is like kind of My Hero. You know, Deku cool and stuff, but I don't feel like a lot of people love Deku like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Obviously, you know,
yeah, yeah. That's
Bakugo.
true. That's true.
Bakugo and Todoroki, bro. I really want to get a niche, but now I'm really mad, bro. Why you had to cook me like that? I'm trying to because my hero
Yeah,
is
yeah,
obvious too. Because I remember seeing like a poll vote and like it was showing like the popularity like by person. Bakugo was number one.
yeah.
I think Todoroki and Deku was tied for 1 and 2. So that's obvious. Dang, I can't really. I'm gonna come back next week.
That's
I
some tough
I
ones,
literally
man.
cannot think, bro. That was how did you think of that off the top of your head? Off real, like was you holding that
Just
in the
talking about
chamber?
it, bro. It's fresh on my mind, bro.
You
We
was
was just
talking
talking
about
about
it. God damn.
FMAB,
God
bro.
damn. That shit
That
pissed me
was
off.
fresh on my mind.
I can't think of shit. But all right, man. That's it. We're in the episode. I appreciate y'all if y'all made it this far to the video. Sorry if it seemed a little rushed, man. We busy, but I love, like I said, we was able to go through both the episodes and stay tuned. Like I said, next week gonna be even crazy. We're going over like 5 to 7. So it's gonna be just a non-stop episode review podcast. Let us know if you see, like I said, any isekai, like just any random anime that may be going under the radar, and we'll for sure check it out. But like I said, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll see y'all next week's episode 6. Peace out.
All right, yes, sir.